Welcome back to another video. My name is Matt and I help people overcome retroactive jealousy. In this video, we're going to be talking about these intrusive, painful thoughts about our partner's past that feel so real. What can we do when they feel so real, like they're happening right now, that we feel like we have to do something in order to get back to feeling as good as possible, as fast as possible? What did I personally do in my own life when these thoughts just seemed, again, so real, like it was happening right now, that worked really, really well for me, that I hope will work well for you too? We'll get to that in just a minute. Before we do, though, if you could take a quick moment and smash the like button to activate YouTube's algorithm, I'd really, really appreciate it. Also, check out the links in the description below. I got 3 awesome courses on sale now to help you overcome retroactive jealousy. Please, each course individually works perfect on its own, or if you want to group and bundle and do all 3 of them, most powerful way probably in overcoming retroactive jealousy is doing all 3. It's all available for you in the links in the description below. So what do we do when these thoughts feel so real? I mean, it makes sense as to why. And I've kind of explained before on this channel why these thoughts seem so real. Here's why. We get a thought about our partner's past that doesn't sit well with us. So we feel that anxious, painful response, okay? Now, that response that we're feeling that we don't like is adrenaline. Your brain has flooded your body with adrenaline because it thinks you are in danger right now. It thinks you are in danger of dying right now. That response is the same response you would get if you were trapped in a room with a hungry lion, about to die, about to get eaten. It's the same feeling you would get if you were standing on the edge of a cliff with no bungee cord, nothing attached to you, just dangling there. Same feeling. That's the danger zone right there. That's your brain telling you you're about to die. And it's just, your instincts come out, like the adrenaline starts pumping, you kind of go in fight or flight mode. What can I do to escape this danger? But see, in our case with retroactive jealousy, we can't escape it, right? 1, because there's nothing to escape, and 2, it's these thoughts of the past, and so really we scan around to see a way to escape, and there is no escape because these thoughts are completely imaginary. And so instead we do that compulsive behavior. We ask our partner questions. We say, it's your fault that I feel this way. We explore these thoughts. We do whatever we can to get back to feeling good as fast as possible. So that's why it feels so real, because your body's telling you it's real. Your brain is sending signals that it is real. And so we feel that it's very, very real, like we are dying. That's the absolute truth. We are getting flooded with adrenaline, more so than probably ever before in your life. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's a feeling that you just want to escape, just like this, like instinctually, you just get me out of here, because it's like, get me out of this unsafe spot. And even when we do get ourselves out of that, we do that compulsive behavior, it's only temporary. And then all of a sudden, here we are back to feeling that real pain again. So my advice to you, as far as when these thoughts feel so real, is this. And I know this sounds so simple, but it's so important to do this. And that is simply to remind yourself that they are not real. Okay? Remind yourself that these feelings, these emotions, it's not real. You're not actually dying. There's nothing here that will actually hurt you in any way. Your brain is very overreacting to what's happening here and now. Again, and we've talked about brain and being in the lock mode and everything right now. Right now, your brain's locked up. And so it's sending a lot of adrenaline responses when it doesn't need to, because there's nothing dangerous about thinking a thought. There's nothing life-threatening about thinking a thought. It's just an invisible, an intangible thing. There's nothing dangerous about that, but our brain is producing adrenaline as it is. So you have to stop yourself when you're just feeling that all the time and just say, this is not real. This is not real. This is not me. This is my retroactive jealousy. This is not me. These feelings, these emotions, they're not me. This is my retroactive jealousy. Without retroactive jealousy, if that was completely gone, I wouldn't be feeling like this right now. So I know that it's not me. I know it's not me. It's this condition that I'm suffering from. That's what you have to do. You have to become the awareness behind these emotions and behind these thoughts. Even though, it's not going to be an instant fix like, oh, now I'm aware and now I'm cured. No, like you're still going to get wrapped up on it. But the minute you start becoming the awareness and not the actual thought themselves, not the actual emotion themselves, but somebody that can almost just stand back and see, wow, I'm feeling some very hefty emotions right now. Wow, I'm having some crazy thoughts come through my mind right now. That's awareness. Okay, that's awareness where you've stepped back and you're just seeing. Okay, you're not pointing the finger at somebody saying this is your fault. You're not, doing anything to escape this, because there's no need to escape it. You're just observing and you're aware. But that's the first and most important step to understanding and to getting out of retroactive jealousy and breaking free from all the time experiencing these very, very painful emotions. And that's essentially what I had to do. And every time the feelings were so, again, painful, so strong, so deep, I had to just stop myself and I had to take a few deep breaths and feel myself, feel the air in my nostrils, out my mouth, really put myself there presently. Just, being here in the now. And I just reminded myself that everything that was happening was all in here. And that's very, very important to know that all this angst, all this, painful experience that's happening, it's all here. And so when I'd look at myself physically, I'd say, well, I'm fine. My legs feel fine. My arms feel fine. My body feel fine. I can see just fine. So physically, here in this present moment, everything around me looks good. There's no World War III going on. Everything's perfect. Everything's just fine. So if everything's fine right now, if I'm fine physically, if the world's fine, if everything's fine, why am I not feeling okay? It's all here. Understanding it's all here. That's always what I had to do in that moment, is stop myself and be aware of what's going on in here, and then shift into my physical and realize around me in this present moment everything's fine. So this right now is a liar, right? This flooding of adrenaline, everything, it's a liar, because nothing's happening. I'm completely fine. I'm completely fine where I am right now. And it was just constantly doing that, being the awareness, realizing this is not me, this is the condition, this is not me, these are a bunch of lies. My brain responding in a completely locked up fashion, not the way it's supposed to. And over time, when I started becoming more and more aware and doing this more and more and more, that's when that grip loosened and the RJ started splitting up and started dissolving from my mind, from my body, from everything. And I was free. And again, it seems so simple just to be aware, and it is that simple. It really is. It's simple word-wise. When you start doing it, it's going to be difficult at first, but try that. When you're just feeling that these things feel so real, understand this is not you. Okay, this is not you. This is your RJ. I'm the same person I was when I had RJ, but now I don't have it anymore. Okay, and I don't feel any anxious response, so I know that was not me. That was my RJ making me feel that way. Right? It's two completely separate entities. There's the retroactive jealousy, and then there's you, who is the awareness behind the retroactive jealousy. It's very important to distinguish that. And when you understand that, things get easier for you. So again, mental anguish here, understand that when there's, you're feeling a lot of pain, a lot of torture, mental torment, whatever it is, look around you, look at yourself and say, am I okay? Am I okay? Yeah. Am I still breathing? Yeah, I'm alive. Look around you. Is there any hungry lions or anything in here, or any bears? Am I standing on the edge of a cliff? No. So in this moment, right now, everything's fine. Physically, I'm okay. So again, you'll realize that this is not the truth that's happening right here. It's not the truth. And I think that will take you a long way in breaking free of these thoughts, especially when they just feel so real. They feel so real, but they're not. And you're the one there to tell yourself that they are not, by being the awareness behind it and not be the victim that's all wrapped up inside. That's so important, and I know you can do it. If you enjoyed this video today, please take a moment and smash the like button so we can get this video out to more people. Also, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Click the notification bell so you are alerted every time I post a new video. Once again, check the links in the description below before you go for my courses I got on sale now. so excited for them. I think you'll find them so beneficial. I think they'll work very, very well for you. So if you're not already enrolled, enrollment is 100% open for you. You can enroll right now and get instant access to any of the courses or all 3 if you'd like to. All right, that's it for me for now. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.